I'm feeling like my skin could use a little oomph, so I'm gonna use this. Is it Tony Moly? Yeah. Tony Moly? Think so? Think so? It's Tony Moly. Wine collagen mask. I'm pretty sure it's Tony Moly. I got it on Amazon. It's made in Korea. You know Korea makes like some of the greatest beauty products. So I'm gonna just pamper myself, and yeah, I'm gonna sit and watch Adult Swim while I just sit there and soak, and hopefully don't fall asleep in it, because I think it is getting to be a little, is it midnight? Yep, it's midnight, so I'm gonna just relax and chill and hydrate, because I find that at cons, especially if I have a smaller purse and I can't carry a water bottle, I get dehydrated really fast. So I'm just gonna sit here and sip some water and relax. Yes, they look ridiculous, but they feel so good. So I squeezed out some of the essence and I left it in the package. So I'm gonna go watch Adult Swim now. So I had my mask on for about a half an hour, and this is the wine one, like I said, and it smells like wine. I love the smell of wine, just not the alcoholic part. So what I like to do is just kind of, well, for one, I squeezed the package so that most of the essence was not quite on the mask itself, so I do have some still in the package, and what I'll do with that is I'll save it for later use, just because, you know, it's nice to get the most out of your products, especially if you're on a budget. And that is a video I'd like to do in the future, but yeah. So anyway, and then what I like to do as well is, like, you see that milky stuff? That's the good stuff. You want to get that, and you're going to give yourself a massage. So that's what I'm going to do. This helps kind of get your blood flowing. I've read that it helps with collagen production. You know, whether or not all this stuff is true, who freaking knows? I'm not a scientist and I don't claim to be. But, you know, I just like to do it because it feels nice. And visibly, my face will get red. But I just feel like, you know, this feels really good on my face. I guess just be careful, because it can, I guess, certain motions can cause rankling in the skin, but I'm at this point now where I am getting fine lines around my eyes, and it does suck, but whatever. So I kind of just go back and forth on my cheeks, because that's where I kind of hold a lot of tension around my jaw, and I like to get the product really into my pores. And it's just refreshing. And then I like to do a little tappies and slaps and stuff, get the blood kind of up to the skin. It was really funny, because when I was doing this when my boyfriend wasn't around, he actually didn't ask why I was doing it. So I thought that was kind of funny. He kind of just assumed it was a girl thing. Or at least that's what I'm assuming he assumed. So yes, and then I'll usually toss this. I have reused a mask like one time, but that was before I discovered that you could actually squeeze the essence into the bottom of the package and then save it for later. So what I'll do is I'll put it in a plastic baggie and I'll seal it up. You probably could just, you know, seal this pretty good, but I just feel extra secure when I put it somewhere. I might just, since it's only one night, I might just keep it in the bathroom and use it later. So, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. So I think I'm gonna call it quits for the evening. And just get some water in me again and go to bed. So I will see you lovely ladies and gentlemen tomorrow. Adieu.
Good morning. Maybe. Is it a good morning? It's about 8:30. I just woke up. It looked like the greatest model ever. I'm gonna have coffee and then I'm gonna take a shower and get dressed into my Bodyline Gothic cord.
Alright, took my shower, got my contact lenses in. I'm gonna do my makeup. So we're gonna prime the eyes real quick. Okay, this is weird, but I just wanna say, when I'm in a hotel room, unless I really, really need it, I hate whenever the maids come in to like clean my room. I think that it's really strange, but it's not that I'm paranoid that they're gonna take anything, because that's never really happened to me personally. But I guess I get, it's even when I'm at home though too. I guess I'm just embarrassed at like the mess that I've created, and I just don't want anybody to see it or like, you know, move things. Because when I'm at home, my mom tends to move my stuff, like mail or something, and then I can't find it, and then I'm paranoid, especially if it's like a bill or something, even though I pay most of my bills online. But yeah, so that's just a little quirk about me. I don't like when the maids come to clean my room, so I'll put the do not disturb sign out on the door. Like yesterday, she came around and she asked me if I wanted room service, and I was like, no thank you, please don't go in there. My mess is where I want my mess. I mean, I think the one time I had stuff sprawled out and it was like neatly organized when I came back, and I was just like, no, I want my mess where my mess is. So maybe that's weird of me, but if anybody else is like that, please feel free to tell me so that I know I'm not alone. So today I'm wearing my Gothic Lolita coordinate, and I am utilizing the, I forget what like the name of it is, but it's, I'll put a picture or something, but it's the black Sweetheart neckline halter neck JSK from Bodyline. And wow, my eyebrows are like really crazy. I decided that I was going to, I decided to sew the straps down because I don't like a halter style neckline. Wow, one eyebrow is arched and the other one is like not having it. I know it's only Saturday, but I'm actually in the process of packing. So I have my laptop here and I'm just gonna start putting away makeup and stuff in the bags that I put them in. If you've seen my Animore con vlog, well not vlog, but the packing vlog thing, I go through like what I do whenever I pack for a convention, and one of the things that I absolutely always do is make a list of all the things I've packed. So after I'm done using a tool, I'm going to put it where I packed it. That way when I go home, it's like I never left. Oh, okay. So my brows and my eyeshadow primer's on. So I'm going to attempt to do some gothic-y looking makeup. God help me, because heaven knows I've never really done that before. I'm going to take my NYX eyeshadow, and is this Milk? Yes. I'm going to put that, you know what, I'm going to try and do this. There we go. Just kind of smudge that all over the eye here. Hoping this will stay, because I used cottage cheese once as kind of like a base and it creased, and that was with a primer underneath. So I don't know what happened there, and you know, I don't care if it gets all over the place right now because that's what makeup wipes are for. And there is a panel that I'm probably gonna miss. It was Living Lolita Every Day. I don't even know why I'm intrigued by wanting to be a Lolita every day. I just think it would be interesting if you just wear Lolita, maybe not full-blown Lolita, but if you just take the effort to wear coordinates, even if they're really simple, like casual, then technically you'd be wearing those every day. I don't think you necessarily have to go all out, like with a wig or OTT, basically. As long as you're wearing it and you're liking what you wear, then you wear it. So I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and I'm going, I don't think I want stark white, so I'm gonna go for this kind of, I don't know if you can even see my disgusting palette that's crumbly because it got knocked out in transit. It's a creamy kind of sandy color, and I'm just gonna apply that all over. It's like a base. I'm still not sure how I want this to look yet. All right, so I'm gonna try to outline where I want my shadow to go. So I'm gonna take a dark brown. Oh, that doesn't really, that's good though, that's not showing up too much. So I'm gonna kind of create a crease. That way I can kind of start forming where I want the shadow to go. This isn't so much as a tutorial as it is a, you know, watch me do my makeup, get ready with me. We'll go with this kind of shimmery bronze, not a bronze, but it's a brown and it has some gold flecks in it. And I'm gonna take that in the crease. I love when you do makeup. It looks horrible at first until you like work with it, blend the crap out of it. And then you're like, oh yeah, that looks great. That's what I intended. All right, I'm actually gonna take that stark white and pat it in there a little bit. So I'm gonna take a black and I'm gonna, the mattest black I have, and I'm gonna start lining the bottom here to create a smokiness. All right, I'm gonna take that and put it underneath for a minute here. I do have this kind of really dense black. Let's try it. I'm hoping and praying that once I get this cleaned up and the eyeliner on, it'll look much better. But probably not. All right, I'm gonna try milk again. I'm kind of dabbing it so that I don't blend it in and get gray. All right, so, how dramatic do we want to get with this? I know cosplayers often test their costumes before conventions and their makeup. But me, yeah, we'll just go to the con and figure it out. Alright, I look fab. Alright, I'm gonna clean up a little bit just so I can make myself feel better about myself. Get a Q-tip, a little bit wet with some micellar water. And I'm gonna sweep it up. Okay, that doesn't look horrible. But I do want to add gold somehow. Guys, just don't know. This is why I stick in my classic-y comfort zone. Classic / sweet. But you know, experimentation is the name of the Lolita game. And don't let anybody else tell you different. Because if you stick with the same old, the fashion will never evolve. So that is my 2 cents for you. Take it or leave it. But if you want to, you know, do something different or be a trendsetter, you have to do something different. I mean, the Lolita fashion in and of itself, you could think of as kind of a big experiment. Who would have thought that you could wear these kinds of beautiful, ornate dresses in everyday life? And it only took a couple people to realize this. And they were in Japan. What do you guys think? Should I just never do Gothic ever again? Oh yeah, yesterday I met up with somebody and we talked for a while that was at a panel. She was at the Taking Selfies panel. And I met up with her randomly after I had gotten changed out of my coffee time. And she was really sweet. And it was funny though, but this guy who I swear is always at like these conventions and that asked to take a picture with us. So, you know, I said, yeah, sure, or take a picture of us, not with us, but yeah, I just thought it was strange that I saw him at ZenkaiCon like a couple of times, and now he's all the way up here, so I think he likes Lolita pictures. Now I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and, you know, hope that he's just an enthusiast of Lolita fashion, but you know, the gold. I think I'm going to attempt to put this right here, like pat it right there. It's a pencil liner. I'm going to warm it up on my finger and squeeze it right there. And that's going to be my base for the loose shadow that I have. So I have a little bit of a base there. I'm going to clean my hands. And then I'm going to apply the loose shadow. I'm going to figure out if I want to do something more ornate or something, I don't know. I'm also going to put my mascara on before I put my lashes on. Or at least the bottom lashes. Okay, so my loose pigment, it's just this really cheap stuff you can get from the Dollar Tree or whatever. It's LA Colors. And I'm just going to press that on here. So I kind of like how that looks. Okay, and I'm just going to take it again. This brush is like really scraggly. I'm just going to apply it heavily in the center and then just start kind of shushing it all over the lid. Well, not necessarily all over the lid. Alright, that looks okay. I'm just pressing it in. Now I'm trying to decide how dramatic I want my liner to be. Okay, so I have a wing going on. I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna shake this. I don't really know if it does anything, but I'm gonna shake it anyway. Okay, that doesn't look horrible. Okay, I'm gonna sit up here again. Right, and I'm just going in the inner corners. Okay. I kind of want something more dramatic on the bottom. Okay, so the picture I'm looking at. I'm gonna have to really put, well, I don't know, because I have a really defined crease here. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And that's what's fun about makeup, is you can do whatever you want. Step back, put some gold, I think, on the innermost part here. Okay. All right, you know what? That's what we're going with, and that's what I'm stopping at, except for the eye stuff. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get the eyelashes going. After the coffee, I'm feeling kind of faint right now. Coffee's also getting cold. I hate putting eyelashes on because it's weird and just awkward. So I'm gonna put some mascara on now on the top. Blushes. Primer, 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 primer. Going in with the primer. Pump. Yeah, so yesterday I did wear the Rimmel foundation all day. My shadow stayed on for the most part. The only part that was getting kind of gross looking was the inner corners of my eyes, and I think my cheeks got a little dewy, but other than that, it stayed on really well. I was noticing that some Lolitas were getting kind of greasy. It was grody. And that's another thing you kind of have to do when, I mean, you don't necessarily have to wear makeup in Lolita if you are not comfortable with it, but it certainly does add another dimension or degree of elegance. I know there's this whole kind of feminism thing going on where, you know, well, men don't wear makeup, so why should I? But it's fun, and it's not like men can't wear makeup. It's just that they choose not to because they feel like they think it's too feminine, like only women wear makeup. No, because there are many tribes that have adorned war makeup or celebratory makeup. It's not called makeup, it's like war paint and stuff. But it's just like people attach this whole feminine quality to makeup. And they just feel like it's only for women. Well, no, you can do what you want. It's your life. Don't let people, you know, get you down for what you like doing. It's insane. Like, people told me I couldn't like Lolita, or if I couldn't like anime, or I wasn't allowed to read yaoi or something, I'd have to punch them in the face. As long as you're not hurting anybody, or yourself, I don't see a problem with doing certain things. And as the hero, you can't hurt anybody or yourself. It has to be, you know, it has to be pretty positive. You have to be, you know, you have to create a positive impact in the world. You can't just do things, you know. I feel like you need to, I think like, hold on, let me get the word vomit out. I feel like everybody is on this planet for a reason. You need to find that reason, but you need to put your own positive twist on it. If everybody in this world had positive views, and I know it's impossible, granted, you know, given everything that goes on in the world, but if everybody thought positively and lived their life in a positive way, this world could be like amazing. But unfortunately, not everybody has that way of thinking, and that's really sad. My beauty blender is ready for action. Gonna trickle some foundation on my hand here. We're gonna go in and boop, 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 boop. This stuff has like a scent to it. It's like a nice, fresh, kind of clean scent. So if you are in the market for a foundation, that has a scent to it, you know, you might not like a scent. Maybe don't get this. It's not overpowering or anything, but it's just nice while you're applying your foundation. It's like, how lovely. It smells like fresh linen. I don't know if it's marketed as having a fragrance. Is it listed? Anyway, have to look. It does have sunscreen in it, which is cool if you need sunscreen in your life. What SPF is it? I don't know. 20. So that's cool. It's got SPF 20 in it. I'm indoors, so I don't necessarily need that SPF factor. But it's cool that it has it. So I'm gonna go in with my blush now. I'm just gonna take more of this powder stuff onto the outer corner here. Oh yeah, look at that pigmentation. Taking I'm gonna take a darker blush. So this kind of medium pink, and I'm gonna do that weird, sick cheek thing, the drunken, I guess they call it drunken eyeshadow. I did it yesterday, but it's one of my favorite things to do with Lolita makeup is to do that under the cheek thing. It's really popular right now, and I, for one, am on board. But I noticed when I applied it yesterday, it was like, there was a very noticeable start point. So I'm gonna have to blend that out a little bit. I've seen some Lolitas use straight up red with some stuff, but nah, we're not going that crazy. The eyes are already pretty crazy. Highlight. Get my trusty e.l.f. liquid here. I think this is Spotlight. Yep, Spotlight. I love it. On my nose, up and down, and then as long as you blend it out well enough, it looks pretty good. to put some on my cupid's bow. And just blend it on my chin. And so, yeah, so I don't really highlight between my eyebrows, but I do highlight right here. Now you'll notice that I don't contour, and there's a very good reason for that, because I'm one of those people who just doesn't know how to do it. I just don't. I think it's because I don't have the right color for my skin, and I always end up looking like I just rolled in the mud. But it's something that I would like to do. So now that that's done, I'm gonna powder my face and then put my setting spray on before I get all dressed, because I forgot to do that yesterday. And I sprayed my wig and it looks fantastic. So I'm pressing the powder in because I have oily skin. Well, it's probably combo, because I notice I get oily in certain parts of my skin and not so much on other parts. Like my cheeks and my forehead are the first places to get shiny, and my nose. So I'm just gonna press this in so that it adheres better. I don't know if that's a thing. We're gonna pretend it is. Okay, so that's good. So now that's the makeup with the face as far as that goes done. I'm gonna go spray this and then pick a shade of lipstick. Refreshing. So I have all sorts of crazy colors. I have reds, I have black, I have nude, I have just regular, whatever, matte. I guess maybe I'll get dressed first and then I'll see what I'm feeling. Okay, so I ended up with something like this, but I'm feeling it's too orange. So I'm gonna wipe it and maybe do like a pink or something, because I just can't do this. Or maybe a purple. Get that off the face. Yeah, I didn't film it because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Let's start fresh. Alright, I'm thinking I could do like a berry. Let's do a berry color. Look, that looks vampy. Let's try this. Okay, I like that. It's just slightly darker than my natural lip color. Okay, so I do want to try to put some black in, so I'll try that again. But then the last thing I want to do is put some gold on. Okay. I like that. Okay, so this is the entire coordinate. I just turned off all the lights, so you might not be able to see. But anyway, so bonnet is from SHENANIGANS. I made the roses myself with dollar store stuff. Wig is Gothic Lolita wigs. This peignoir is from my Lolita dress. The blouse is thrifted. The JSK is from Bodyline. The tights are also from Bodyline. The shoes are from forever ago, but I put some gold laces in them. And this is just a random eBay bag. So yeah, that's everything. So I'm gonna go hit the floor and have fun, and I'll see you guys soon. Welcome back. I took the bonnet off. It's about 2 o'clock-ish. The fashion show is about to go on, and I am not about that life. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I love Lolita, I don't really care for fashion shows or walks or anything. So I apologize that I won't be getting any of that footage if that's what you're interested in. I'm sure somebody somewhere will post pictures or will have footage themselves if footage of it is allowed to be taken. I don't really know. I think it is. But yeah, it's not something I'm interested in, and it's 2.5 hours, something like that. So I apologize profusely, but I would rather, you know, relax and chill than sit and watch people go up and down a runway. I mean, I'd rather be surprised when certain brands come out or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad Lolita. I'm sorry, guys. I've let you all down. But anyway, I'm chilling in my room and just letting my feet relax. I realized that the boots that I have, they're extremely old. I got them in high school, and I guess they're some sort of a faux leather, but they started kind of cracking on me, which is not fair. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fix them. It's really bad. I might have to, you know, throw them out or donate them or something. I'm sure somebody somewhere will be able to fix them, or I'll figure out how to fix them. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm thinking about ordering food at some point. I'm not really hungry right now, but I still have pad thai from last night, but there's no microwave in my room. Come on, Sheraton, seriously? I'm just gonna relax a little bit. I thought about taking a nap, but to get all my makeup off and or smudged would be annoying. So I think I'm just gonna relax, maybe watch TV, and just kind of get hyped for the night. I might order food later-ish. But there are a couple panels that I want to go to tonight, so I'm gonna get, you know, kind of psyched for them and whatever. I don't know. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon. I took my wig off, but guess what, guys? Rufflecon is streaming the fashion show on their Facebook page. So I don't even have to bother being in the room. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yep. Here we go. So it's only been a half an hour since the fashion show started, and already I'm getting kind of crazy with boredom. So I decided to pass the time and read some fan fiction. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. So I'm gonna sit here and read a little bit, and then I guess go back downstairs and we'll fix my makeup because it's really getting a little crazy. But I will probably just chill and read, and then go back downstairs and like see some panels. There is one I totally want to go to that my friend Natalie and Ty are running. So hopefully that doesn't fill up because I think it's going to be really popular. So I'm going to have to like line up early or something. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Holy crap, what a long day. Where did I even leave off at? I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a long evening. So it is 1:30, exactly 1:02 in the morning. And I literally just got done taking all of the gothic, or kudo, I guess you could say, it was more inspired makeup that you saw me wear earlier. And yeah, so a lot of stuff happened. Let me think. So when I left you guys, I received a message from my friend Miko, and she said that she was gonna be in the marketplace lobby. So I went to visit her, and she was with her husband, and we kind of talked a little bit, caught up real quick because I haven't seen her in a couple months. So we took a little round trip around the marketplace, and then and this was because we were waiting on lunch. They had invited me to partake in getting lunch with them, so I did that. And I feel like that's all I did this weekend, is if a friend invited me to get lunch, I'm like, yeah, sign me up, I have money, I'll pay you, which I'm so totally thankful for. So thank you, Natalie, and thank you, Miko, for letting me, you know, be the wheel on your takeout things, because even though I'm a big girl, I still don't like to do that kind of stuff. But I was incredibly gracious for it. So we took a little walk around. I didn't buy anything. Thought about it, but I'm not really that big of a buyer in person. I like to really think about my purchases, which is why I really enjoy buying things online, because then you can kind of, you know, you can walk away from the computer, you know, and you can just kind of take a step back and think about it for a while. But sometimes in person, if you see something on a table, you either have to get it now or it's gone. So that's why I appreciate online shopping, because if something sells out, then it's like, oh, it wasn't meant to be. I mean, I guess that's the same in person as well. But anyway, I digress. So we walked around, and then we kind of just went to a couple panels. Our friend Jo came with us too, and she wanted to see the wig panel. There was a wig styling panel by Belladonna, who was one of the panelists here slash possibly, I'll have to look. Anyway, so we did that, and then we went to a couple other panels too. And I think, oh, we had some downtime as well. And I didn't realize we were on the same floor, and they're literally just like a door away. So I hung out in their room for a little bit. I brought some of my snacks over. And so we swapped snacks, and that was nice. Because I was offered a Starbucks coffee, which was amazing, because it's like, I love their Frappuccinos, so that was great. And I offered my meager fruit, but apparently they were totally okay with that, because they didn't have any fruit. So they were like, yeah, fruit, clementines, awesome, peaches, fantastic. I was just like, yeah, it's great, guys. Anyway, so we kind of went and talked about fandoms, and we were watching a movie, and then we went down to 2 panels, and we were down there till basically just now. So yeah. Oh, the panel that we were just at, I did participate in poorly. Even though I was in the choir and I did musicals and the plays, I'm not really good with improv. So this was a dramatic reading of Behind the Bows, as you know, we all know. We're not going to discuss Behind the Bows on here. Whatever, you do you. So anyway, they basically just took the funniest memes and stuff off of the website, and it was kind of like a rap battle type of thing, but not really a rap battle. It's just like, who's gonna read it more dramatic than the other. So when it came for me to read one, like, I had an idea and then I screwed it up. So if anybody has footage of me in my Guinness shirt, I can't talk because it's so early in the morning. Yeah, fantastic. I really it was pretty bad, because I was running with the whole Kanye dissing Taylor Swift thing, and then I couldn't, my words. So it was slightly embarrassing, but whatever. And I was shaking the whole time too, so whatever. Yeah. So I was kind of beating myself up about it, but you know, it's life. You gotta move on. So anyway, I just took off my makeup. There is one panel I want to go to tomorrow, and it's at 7:30 in the morning. But it's the Kawaii cardio, and if I want to make it, I should probably sleep. So I'm going to go to that tomorrow, and then I'm going to take a shower, pack, and then leave, because I'm not staying for the entirety of this shindig. It's too much. And then to have to drive 4 hours back down to Pennsylvania, it's going to be pushing it. So I will see you in the morning. And I forgot to show you my planner for today. So today I just had what I kind of had yesterday, was check the con schedule, have fun, vlog, and then pack, bed as soon as possible. Yeah, that didn't happen. I didn't really log my water today. I should have, but I didn't. But today I'm grateful for friends, food, fun, fandoms, because we were talking about free Iwatoi Swim Club, and I'm thankful for Lolita, because without it, I probably wouldn't have the friends that I have, and I am absolutely amazed at the people I've met. So thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay. Guys, don't do what I do. Don't do what I do, because I suck at makeup. Okay, we're gonna use... That looks like I got punched in the eye. Look like a panda. A really ugly panda. So it's not like, you know, monochrome eyeballs. My mom texted me.